The male lead is actually about to confess to Komi. Everyone expected Komi to remain completely unflustered, but the moment she found herself alone, the girl instantly blushed bright red. Earlier, the group had decided to play the I love you game, undoubtedly proposed by Kiyama. The rules were simple: say I love you to the other person, and if they responded with a silly grin or shyness, you would win. Kiyama was incredibly excited. After all, it was a game she had carefully designed. But as she fantasized about Komi saying I love you, she couldn't help but burst into giggles. Since she laughed before the game even properly started, she lost. Not one to give up easily, the thick-skinned Kiyama wanted to play another round, but once again, Najimi interfered and ruined her plans. Kiyama tried to lie her way out of it, but little did she know Negan was already fully aware of the situation. So, Najimi joined the game too. When Najimi made Komi laugh uncontrollably, she claimed victory, but Komi didn't acknowledge it. Since they couldn't agree, they decided to let the male lead be the judge. Thanks to his ability to read minds, the male lead knew Komi had just been startled, so Negan didn't win. The game continued. No matter how cutely Kiyama acted, Komi remained unmoved. Even when Najimi pulled off a confident Kabadan, Komi didn't bat an eye. Left with no other choice, Najimi brought out her ultimate weapon, the male lead. The moment the two made eye contact, the male lead shyly refused. But Najimi, the ultimate wingwoman, lived up to her title. She gave a reason neither of them could refuse. As soon as the male lead spoke, he turned bright red with embarrassment. Najimi immediately declared him the loser. If she hadn't stepped in to stop things, Season 2 might have ended right then and there. After the game, the male lead was overwhelmed with embarrassment. Seeing that Komi showed no reaction, he thought to himself, someone like me saying I love you. She probably didn't even take it seriously. Just then, Komi excused herself to go to the restroom. The moment she was alone, she could no longer hold back her emotions. The next day, Komi became deeply fascinated by a cat cafe she saw on TV. She decided to invite her friends to go with her after school. Unfortunately, Najimi is allergic to cats, so she declined. But what came as a complete surprise was that the male lead also refused. It turned out he wanted Komi to practice inviting others to hang out. Just as the topic shifted to classmates, Omame appeared. With the male lead's encouragement, Komi successfully invited Omame to the cat cafe. Agui, who loves cats, happily tagged along. As expected, the moment Komi arrived, she was utterly captivated by the cuteness of the cats and became overjoyed. However, the cats not a single one dared to approach her. Komi couldn't help but feel envious seeing how close Agui was with the cats. This cat, named Chocolate, was the boss of the cafe. He hated humans touching him, it messed up his perfectly groomed fur. Just then, one of his underlings came running over, reporting that a terrifying human had arrived. The moment Chocolate noticed Komi, the trembling girl suddenly turned around, her face clearly showing how much she adored black cats. Truly, her depth was unfathomable. No matter how hard Komi tried, not a single cat was willing to come near her. Perhaps out of pity for Komi, or maybe to establish his authority as the boss, Chocolate voluntarily approached and stayed by her side. And just like that, Komi finally got her wish, interacting with a cat. Omame captured the beautiful scene in front of her and sent the photo to the male lead. When he saw the picture, the male lead was filled with regret. He really had been free that day. After all, he spent 3 whole days debating whether to set that photo as his phone wallpaper. The next day, still unable to get enough, Komi returned to the cat cafe. The chocolate also left its mark on the notebook.